IG Tools, it's the little things that make the big difference.
The king of useful doodads, making your job easier every day.
Feel the difference with CBD Direct Oils.
CBD oils may have the health benefits for your aches and pains.
Thanks for sponsoring our show.
Yo, what's up, fellas and ladies? This is episode 204 of PDR Tool Time. I'm your host, Vince D'Alessandro, along with Daniel Grom, John Renstrom, and Hudson Tansey is in the building as well. We are going to have an action-packed episode talking about some of the things that are going to be coming up on MTE before, during, and after. So let's get this thing started. How you guys doing out there?
Awesome.
I feel like crap.
Hudson's injured. Man down.
Man down.
Nursing and
I almost didn't make it tonight. If I would have gotten a myofascial release,
Whoa.
I wouldn't even be here.
Keep it clean, would you? Man, dirty like that? We have a clean rating here. You know,
Talk to your mom with that mouth.
Jeez.
You kiss your mom with those lips?
Yeah.
all the medical
How old are you, Hudson?
I'll be 32 next month.
He looks like 22. Okay. So you're already falling apart. And what's your injury? What are you crying about?
I have no clue what's going on. I
Shoulder? What?
My neck, shoulder, and elbow are all limited mobility right now. It's
Pinch nerves.
in a lot
That's
of pain.
surprising for a dent guy.
Yeah.
probably pinched a nerve.
It's not
right?
about. It's not even. It's not that it hurts that it bothers me. It happened like suddenly, like out of nowhere, and I did nothing. I'm just like driving. I'm like, man, I freaking hurt.
I'm actually a licensed doctor, and I can tell you what your diagnosis is.
Yeah.
Would you like to know?
Oh, I have a feeling that this might might ruin our clean rating, but sure, go ahead.
It's called old age.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's better than what I thought you were going to say.
Okay, Hudson, just wait until you pull that muscle when you're sitting on the toilet and you lean over to grab some toilet paper, because that happens to us old farts all the time.
Or you sneeze and
you
your
sneeze.
back like locks up and then you're like, ow.
And then you're out of commission for 2 to 3 days, seeing a chiropractor because you sneezed.
I ordered some new CBD, not to turn this into a commercial, but I ordered some new CBD oil from CBD Direct.
Thank God for CBD.
Oh, by the way,
And,
John, I did correct the promo code on there. So it was
nice.
It was not working, but now it is working. So yeah,
Oh,
I had
sweet.
a couple
That's after I
complaints
already
about that.
paid for mine.
Okay. Well, sorry. Go ahead. So you ordered some CBD. Where'd you order it from?
CBD Direct. And I got like the 3,200 or whatever. I'm telling you what, man, I put the same amount in my orange juice, and my sciatic nerve says,
Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better because I have some, I don't know if it's necessarily legal here in Texas, stuff that I got whenever I visited Mr. Vince in LA,
Yeah.
some CBD relief balm. But I think this CBD has a little bit of the stuff that isn't okay in Texas.
Woo! Where's my
Relief
sound effects
bomb
for
is
sirens?
awesome.
Yes.
The bomb is the bomb.
I'll bring you some more that you already put in your order for that. So I will bring some, and I will be a mule and mule that all the way to Florida, even though I have all my credentials to fly
Let's
on
get on
TSA
topic, guys. Let's
and all
get
this stuff. I'm going to put that at risk to bring you the bomb from California. So.
All right. So what all are we talking about here all right, we're a little over a week away by the time this airs from MTE.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We've got some seminars. Oh, our special guest is finally working his way on into there.
Yeah.
So
don't tell anybody.
Well, that's part of MTE. You know what? It's MTE week now, right? It's not just MTE Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's MTE week because there's things going on before the start of it. You got the Stanliner events going on Tuesday and Wednesday. You got Make It Rain with Mr. Don Kavanagh and Dave Streen, one of our sponsors of the show, which he has not paid us to come on and talk about this at all. We naturally want to promote Dave because Dave and Don are freaking awesome people.
But you're talking about Dave Streen
Make it rain.
Yeah, Edgy Tools.
Edgy Tools. Okay.
Edgy Tools is one of our sponsors on our show.
Yes.
But this is separate from that. This is a Don Kavanagh and Dave Streen.
Make it rain seminar. This is a business seminar. Yeah. You know what? Instead of the four of us bumbling over what is going to happen here,
let's bring.
How about let's introduce Mr. Don Kavanagh. He's going to join us for today's podcast.
Don Kavanagh.
Hold on. We'll blow that up and get right to it.
Can you hear me, boys?
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. How you guys doing?
Well, thanks
Johnny,
for
I
joining
love
us.
the beard. Love the beard, Mr. Renstrom. Rocking it.
Yes.
Had to grow it out. I moved to the trees and so I had to grow the beard out.
Oh, I love that.
Country.
He's in the country where he gets to kick a turkey.
How you doing, Donnie? Welcome.
Doing good, guys.
Our Tool Time.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be with you boys tonight.
And we're excited to hear what you got planned for the boys going to MTE. So make it rain. Make it rain what?
No, wait, hold on.
Rain cash flow.
So see, I know zero about what you're about to talk about. So just be prepared to be grilled. Just let you know. I'm going to ask you all kinds of questions because I am completely ignorant of what is about to be bestowed upon me of knowledge from the Kavanagh.
Oh, come on now.
So, Don, let's cover the where, what, when, why, and how. Where?
Okay. Well, the when is going to be the 29th, Wednesday the 29th, and it's going to be held at TDN Inventure. Tool Inventure, but TDN, of course, we all know has everything to do with that property, and it's going to be 9 to 5 on that day, on that Wednesday before Education Day. And basically, it is a seminar that Dave and I have been talking business for several years, and it's been kind of an ongoing open thing, and we're doing stuff. Had a great talk with Daniel today as well on this, and Daniel hadn't heard about it either, Hudson. So you guys are both in the dark as well as many. So thank you for the opportunity to clear a little bit of this stuff up. But so basically what we're doing is we decided to take some master classes together. So the first one we did was with everybody's favorite guy, Tony Robbins, and Grassi, and that was kind of a fun one. It was just a couple grand, I think. And,
John, can I pause? Can you just tell me what a master class is? I'm not very familiar with that.
So it's going to be only for the guys that have a retail shop, Hudson. So this master class is just going to be retail master class, and it's just basically showing the guys with the brick and mortars how to really change it up. I've had a brick and mortar for 30 years. Dave has never had a brick and mortar per se in Arizona, but he's opened many brick and mortars across the country during doing hail,
Okay. And so the master class that you guys went to was basically on how to better your brick and mortar retail business?
Exactly. So the one I haven't talked about is the big one that we signed up for, and we paid about 25 grand to be in the room, and it's amazing. It's a guy named Dan Sullivan, and he's the very world class, top rated business coach in the world. He's got offices in London and here in Chicago for the States, and then up in Canada as well. So it's crazy. And Dave got us into this class where we should have never been, because he's really good friends with Joe Polish, which is another big, huge name in the industry for master classes, as far as like bringing your business mastery to another level. It's funny how us dent guys, I've been more of a fireman than a businessman. Really, from the start. I was telling Dan this today, and when things come in, I just put them out. I'm doing a dent, or I'm talking to a customer, or I'm talking to an adjuster, or I'm talking to an insurance claim. I'm trying to get something paid that I'm still waiting to be paid on. I mean, it's just ordering a part, and I just get in the door in the morning and I turn into a fireman. So whatever comes at me, I get it done. Yeah. So I'm working in my business, but not really on my business, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
For that reason, in a few weeks time or a week time or whatever your area is, you find out you're looking for work. You haven't had any time to really work on your business and understand it. And it's just such an amazing deal. We're learning so much about business. There's some forms and different plays in here that have been just blowing us away. And we'll keep that, a little bit down the under wraps, but, it's just basically business versus, I've always had the horse blinders on. I know dent repair, but I don't know business as a general. I think I do. I think I'm a businessman, but I'm really not. So I'm learning from the outside, basically coming in and learning it differently. So interesting.
Let me cut in and just support you a little bit with what I've learned, because I used to work for Tony Robbins, and what I've learned through that experience is we're going down the river of business, and most of us are cruising down the river. We're just letting the river take us to wherever the river goes. And the river might split. One side is going to the falls. One guy's going to Easy Street. And the only thing preventing you going over the falls is a plan. And if you don't have a plan, you're going to go over the falls eventually. And that's what I did early on in my business. I went over the falls a few times. I got audited because I didn't plan. I got sued because I didn't plan. Mm-hmm. And then that woke me up. Went to Tony Robbins, got some business coaching, got some mastery coaching like he's talking about. And I came up with a plan. And it makes all the difference in the world when you have a plan and you stick to the plan and you go the direction you want to go. Would you agree with that?
Totally. I totally agree. It's funny how, I don't know about you guys, but trying to run a business, I'll have like a $400 dent. And really honestly, it would take an hour to an hour and a half to do. But unfortunately, it takes me 4 hours to do that dent because the phone rings. I feel like I got to run and answer that phone. Yeah. Someone walks in the door. Oh my gosh, Google's calling. Do not hang up. We going to put you on the first page. It's like, dude, you just get pulled in so many different directions. So there's no variables there. So there's so many different things that we can do to expedite our stuff. I mean, I just want to tell you guys, and you've probably already been doing this. I was doing this before mastery class, but I had read this before. You gotta time it out for yourself, and maybe you leave that message. It's okay if you don't answer the phone 7 times in a row. Yeah. It says, hey man, I'm going to call you back every 2 hours, and every other hour I'll call you back, and then that way you can work through that $400 dent, get that thing done in an hour and a half instead of taking 4 hours. And most of the calls are bullshit anyway. Don't answer the phone because it's ringing. Don't answer the door if someone's there. I mean, there's so many different reasons. It's like we do everything for the wrong reasons in a lot of situations, and we're going backwards. And it's kind of funny. It's counterintuitive, You know how I evaluate that? How? Is it important? And is it urgent? Right. Or is it both? Mm-hmm. Is it important and urgent? Most things are important, but it's really not urgent. It's like my secretary, she'll be like, I'm doing payroll. Oh, is payroll on your ass? Is payroll just hounding you to get things done and you can't answer the phone and you can't greet customers? And no, I don't know. I go, who's important? The customer coming in the door. Right. And I'm like, payroll is not a person. Yeah, and so it's important, but it's not urgent. And defining all these things like that is what is the difference. It's really about systems. And these are all the things I noticed and what I wanted to hear before I went and learned anything. So I'm just talking about all my downfalls before. And then you come out of these things and you go, oh my God, there's so many different ways to be able to expedite my time. I can take a 6 or 8 hour day that I blew 4 hours and expedite and get it done in 2 hours. So it's about systems and procedures and plugging those into place and just really holding yourself accountable and making things happen with direction,
Now, Don,
and is that what y'all's a part of your class is going to do?
Yeah. We're going to show you how to get done. We basically are really feeling that we can add a zero to your bottom line.
Yeah. And Don, it's funny that you say this.
Incredible we're feeling about this.
Because, I'm a shop owner. I've been a shop owner for 7 years. Clearly not even close to as long as you and Daniel have been a shop owner. But I've fallen into a lot of those pitfalls that you talk about. I am so adamant about catching the phone before they go away because I don't want my competition to get it,
Right.
And
we're acting on fear. This is a big part of what we're going to be talking about. It's crazy.
And I'm not a dent technician. I'm not a lifestyle technician. And we talked about this with Paul Corden last week. A lifestyle technician is the technicians that make a couple $200-$300 a day, and then they go home by 1:00. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. If that's what you want to do and that's how you want to live your life, we're not judging. But when you move into a shop, and there's tons of our listeners that have thought and contemplated about moving into a shop, and it's a big leap, and there's risk involved, but it's wonderful. But there's also, things to come like that you're talking about. The phones. I can't tell you how many spam calls I get a day. Anywhere between 10 and 15 a day. Google first placement, this, and this. And yeah, that's fine when you're a lifestyle technician and you're only doing a couple 200-300 or 400 or 500 a day and then going home by 1:00. But when you're actually running your business and trying to grow your business and your retail location and you're spending hours, it's literally sucking an hour out of your workday, out of answering BS calls to deal with that.
Absolutely. You just go in reverse. And I feel the same way. Every single time the phone rings, I got to answer it. I just have to do it. So I that and feel that. But it's really okay. At the end of the day, maybe they think about it different than we do. Maybe they think, hey, this guy's really in demand. If he can't even answer his phone, holy crap, I'm leaving a message for this guy. And then they get your message, and it's really all about that. Hey, I am busy. I'm with people. I'm doing things. Your call's important, but I'll return it every other hour, and that way you just freed yourself up 2 little hours. There's hundreds of these little tidbits, but that one alone has changed what I'm doing here, at Dentcraft.
And what I find down too is when I do have downtime, when it's finally slow, because there's an ebb and flow to businesses. There's going to be slow times and there's going to be monster times when you're just slam busy. But when that slow time comes, I indulge on it, and I shouldn't indulge on it because sometimes that slow time turns into a day or 2 or maybe 3 or 4 and sporadic. And my numbers might be the numbers that I need to be at the end of the month. But those slow times, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to sit and chill at my desk, or I'm going to go and do some tool reviews, or I'm going to go, occupy my time with other stuff. But I'm not building my business when I need to be building my business.
Exactly. So this is going to touch bases on those downtimes because I'm so guilty of that, Vince. And I think we all are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, wonder what's on social media today,
Right.
And I just got the scare of my life. I was down in Chicago with Dave last week, as you guys know. Well, some of you guys know, a couple of you didn't, but just learning, just taking in the knowledge. My brain hurt, but it was funny because I got this little notification. I got this new phone. I don't know if the old phones did this, but I held out. I got the 11 Pro Max, whatever the hell it is. It says your average screen time last week was 3 hours a day. I'm like, what? Oh my God, this is exactly what I'm trying to learn not to do. It's like, this doesn't work, So big change is coming. I'm glad I saw that on my screen because I'm sick about it.
Well, how funny that
I love what Daniel said today. He says, Don, I post a couple things and I don't stay on that. I'm not watching that. It's not important to me. And it is in a way, of course, for business, but I loved his passion on keeping busy at work, like I don't have time for that. And none of us do.
Right. You guys have no idea how often we get, especially Vince, but I probably run a second place on that to jump on Daniel. Hey, come on, man. You posted in PDR Tool Time. People are asking questions. Where you at?
I've been there. I'm guilty of that too.
And that's because Daniel's making money and working on his business, quite honestly.
Exactly right. And it was fun.
I just dropped the bomb and leave.
You hit it and quit it.
It didn't quit it.
Yeah. See, now part of my job is our social media. So I try to, I have to force myself to go back in and check and be responsive and cycle through all of the channels that I need to cycle through and then right back to my spreadsheets.
Yeah. So Don, get back to it.
Yeah. I was about to ask a question and get back to it there.
Go for it.
So Don, kind of in a nutshell, if someone is still making last minute plans to be there and they can get there a day earlier to be a part of this, what is it they should expect, and what are they going to walk away with?
So it's just going to be some massive knowledge bombs. We are in our second quarter, even though here it is January. This is our second visit down there. We're just learning so much business stuff. We've got so much other stuff that we're learning, or you're not learning, but already have dealt with in the last 30 years, and how I keep my shop busy and just day-to-day stuff, of course, as well. But we're learning so much down at this mastery class that we're going to be, we feel like we want to share it all with you, even though we paid $25,000. So what we're doing is we're going to, the day is going to be great. We're going to meet on the 29th. If you guys, I think it's $14.97 to be in with the day. And it's not about the day. It's actually about forever. We're going to have a master class. We're going to be closed. We're going to always be talking and learning, and we're going to continue this for years to come. We want to go to the next level. We're dent geeks at the end of the day, and just learning so much great stuff. So let me get this straight. Yep.
Don, sorry to cut you off there prematurely. You're going to take, you and Dave ponied up $25,000 to go to this. And then you're going to take this fire hydrant worth of information and condense it down to water bottle format in a nice, neat package for dent guys to consume. And they can take that water bottle of information home with them.
Exactly.
And then you're going to be the Sparklets man of wisdom and constant delivered to their door on a weekly basis. So that they can enjoy that water bottle of wisdom on a consistent basis, like I do at home with my water.
So basically that is kind of hilarious how you just explained it, but in a nutshell, that is it, Hudson. Okay. We just want the whole industry to strive and survive and just thrive like a mofo, because I just believe that in my heart that the start of it is the brick and mortars. It's what I've really seen a difference in.
How can somebody sign up for this?
So you can go to dentrepair.com and /events, and you can go on there, and it's the Make It Rain deal there.
Wait, y'all own dentrepair.com? Is that a Dave thing?
That's a Dave thing.
That's a Dave thing.
That dude's a stud. That dude's a stud. Because what I love about this, and something that I struggle with severely. Now, I personally, I have zero desire for a brick and mortar, and that's for much different reasons. I personally am not a guy that wants to grow for the sake of growth. I'm perfectly happy with the amount I make and how I can provide for my family and where I'm at. But I still kind of want to go there just because what I want to do, my end result, my why and why I do business is how can I make enough money in a shorter amount of time so I can get home to my family quicker. My why is my family. That's the reason why I don't chase hell, because I like to have breakfast and dinner with my kids every day. So
let me ask you this, Hudson. What's your 75-year plan?
75-year.
A 75-year plan. Well, 75, that's probably 105, 107.
50-year plan. What's your end game? How do you exit this business? Where do you go? So this is kind of what I'm talking about, and kind of what Don's planting here is, you should have a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, 40-year.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Why I'm seeing that, and that's why someone like me, even someone who maybe doesn't even plan to go into a brick and mortar, it sounds like that's kind of what y'all's I don't want to say shtick. That means it's not good. But what y'all's thing is like brick and mortar. But I still feel like guys that aren't a brick and mortar retail could still heavily benefit from this information. Am I right, Don?
No, they really could. But at the end of the day, I as you know, maybe you don't. I've trained over 100 guys, right? And most of the guys have.
You're the fault. That's why our industry's terrible. It's this guy here. 100 guys.
What's interesting is they all, and this is going to sound corny as hell to you guys, but I actually mean it from the bottom of my heart. A lot of these guys come in, they come back 5-10 years later. A lot of them get into the Hale game, and they come in. First of all, I barely recognize them. They've gained weight. They look They're not the happiest guys in the world.
Divorced.
And they'll admit it themselves. And they're divorced, and their kids have got issues, and they're not having that relationship with their own children.
Yeah.
And as corny as it sounds, I just believe that with and I say this like a broken record everywhere I go, but John, what John's involved with MTRX is one of the most incredible things in the world. You do not have to at all be a hail guy and chase hail anymore. I parked my truck out back. I had many years that I had 30 guys with 7 guys running around, their heads chopped off, and took care of 30 dealerships. And we thought we were killing it. And yet what I was doing with those 30 dealerships, I was making my own direct competition, right? So I would go in there and I would, they would deliver the car to a customer. That customer would pick it up and he'd tell all his friends, man, that Mercedes dealership does a really great paintless dent removal.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to them. Right. So here I am in my own town. If I only would have thought about this differently 30 years ago, I made all these Highline dealerships looking like they were the best of the best. And here I was building my own competition.
Yeah.
I was going in and charging half the amount I could. Uh-huh. I was actually, I wasn't getting any accolades for that. I wasn't building Dentcraft's name. I wasn't, it was amazing, but the money was so good. I got blinded by it, and I didn't really see what I was doing. And I thought, screw that. I gotta start doing this for myself. So overnight I got rid of all those dealerships, and I gave a few guys, I let a few guys go, let them go do their thing and keep the accounts because I didn't want them anymore. And I love their families and friends, everything about that. So I let it go. And it was the best thing I ever did. Yeah, I struggled for about 3 years to get back on my feet.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot in that amount of time. And then it brought everything back to us. And now when I do a customer, he's my customer forever, And then Mobile Tech RX kicks in at the perfect time because I'm struggling like a mofo. And all of a sudden, a $200 dent turned into a $400 dent. Mm-hmm. And it was justifiable, and it was closable, and it was wonderful. And all of a sudden I realized, wait a minute. I can make hail money, not really hail money, if you got 10 guys working for you, $3-4 a day, but I could make hail money personally, a couple grand a day, which made it worthwhile.
Let me stop you there. Hail money. Okay. How often do they work? They work 6 to 8 months.
Right.
You agree?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just talking about a daily hail money personally. Right. You know what I mean?
But a retail shop, if they're doing consistent numbers every month, we do what a hail guy would do, and he's leaving his family. He's on the road. He's not living a great lifestyle unless you're 22 years old and
no kids
like that.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
who's that?
When you're doing that kind of consistent business, it is hail money.
Yeah.
It is. And that's what I was trying to say to Hudson in a long-winded trying to wrap around to it. That's why I do it. That's why I have a retail Huts, because I want to be home with my family at 5:00 and I command more money and I don't have to drive around and I don't spend 3 hours.
Talking about a lifestyle?
What's that?
A lifestyle?
I mean, I want to be at my kids' soccer games, dude.
That's called a lifestyle.
It is lifestyle, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a great lifestyle to be able to do that and not drive around for 2-3 hours a day, to lose that money where I can actually proficiently be working on something. And those extra couple hours a day pays for my brick and mortar, right?
Yeah.
So
very nice. So, okay. So we're going to come to your seminar. Is how much?
$14.97. And what Dave and I were talking about, because a lot of people don't know about this, if people have already bought their tickets, we would be so happy to discount that, because this came across terribly fast and sideways from everybody. So if you already have your tickets and you're planning on coming in and your inbound ticket was an extra $200 or something like that, call us. We want to work it out with you. We want you in that room, because it's not about today. We're going to be building on this one week after week. We can't go backwards, is what Dave and I were talking about today. So therefore, it's so important for us to be able to push it forward instead of going back and hashing on material, because we want to have guys in the room consistently, year after year after year, type of thing. So that's
okay. So they can come in Wednesday. How do they sign up?
Dentrepair.com/events.
Okay.
You'll see it there.
And
Make it rain.
$14.95. Sign up, guys, and get some knowledge bombs. Get yourself straight. Maybe you're going to start your retail brick and mortar. Maybe you're thinking about it. Do your due diligence and get started off the right foot.
Yeah, well, we're going to be offering more for other guys, but we really just want to have brick and mortar guys at this point.
Perfect.
So if you don't have a brick and mortar, this class isn't for you, but we are having a free class on Education Day. Please stop in for that hour. We'll tell you a bunch of great stuff for freebies, some tack-ons for you guys that want to get a couple of, free information and try to better yourself.
And also right after your seminar, it's going to be at TDN Inventure Tools. They're actually having a little tailgate party from 5 to 8 as well. So
5 to 8. Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
So make
a
sure
little open house at Inventure.
Yeah.
And
Inventure. Yeah. One of the oldest tool companies in our business. So make it to the seminar.
It was great having you on.
Hey, buddy, I feel like I didn't deliver at all. I just haven't given the good points, but this is the issue we've been having. We want to share, but we can't. It's so expensive. It's like, holy shit.
I don't blame you if you got 25,000 right into it. Hey, but right before you go, before we let you go, just really quick. So I can understand. Yeah. So there's things like Dent Trainer or the Mega Media event, right? Where people go and they learn some business things and stuff like that.
Don goes to all of them. So
do what?
Yeah. Don goes
to all of them.
Yeah. I do. So they're nothing like anything you've seen before. It has nothing to do with on anything.
But what I'm understanding, this is in no way, shape, or form a knock on Mega Media. First of all, I've never been, so I can't knock something I've never been to. Amazing. But what I think is at Mega Media, they're learning new things each year, so they have a new Mega Media. But with what I'm hearing is this $1,500 or $14.97 that you pay towards this, that goes towards pretty much.
We're just moving forward. We're going to have
moving forward as you gain more knowledge from more of these masters.
Go to more classes, or you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you'll be sharing that with them for a lifetime, even after that initial $14.97.
Probably not, because next year our next level is $50,000. So that probably won't happen like that, but it will be for the year for sure. And that rest will be talked about. But you're going to get so many nuggets out of this deal. That $14.97 that you'll be paying, you'll be getting it back tenfold. You really will. It's quite amazing.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Thanks so much, Don.
Yeah, of course.
Right, thanks, Donnie.
Don,
thanks for a couple weeks. Did David Streen try to get on there with you guys?
Say what now?
Did Dave Streen try to get on there as well tonight? No,
we haven't even talked to Dave. I don't know why.
I just saw something go across. I couldn't read it fast enough. Maybe you were just putting a little adage in there.
No. Anyway, we appreciate you coming on, Donnie. You can stay on and check out what we're going to talk about from here on. We thank you. And
thank you. I'll just keep listening. You guys are entertaining. I want to hear from you guys now.
All right. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Don.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on back to MTE.
MTE.
Yeah, we'll get those sign up links up in the show notes for you guys. So you guys don't have to go hunt for that. You can just click and sign up. So cool. And that was me playing the music. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong link on the dent repair. So I've created the simple shortcuts for you, so you don't have to listen to Dave Streen's music play from his personal website. That was the music on his personal website. I'm like, where the hell is the music coming from?
I'm going to talk to that man about that. Who puts music on a website? What is this, MySpace?
So we got MTE coming up in a few weeks, right?
Not a few weeks. It will be next week when this airs. This airs on Tuesday.
It's next week.
Thank you.
It's
appreciate that.
MTE week. Let's cover what we got going on in the playground.
So let's talk about what's scheduled.
Schedule. If you're from England, schedule.
All
right, who's kicking it off? So we're going to have speakers like every 30 minutes, just about for 2 days in the playground discussing their products. Now, that doesn't mean you have to listen to them all, but if there's a product that you're really interested in and want to understand a little bit more of, we're trying to get those folks to talk and show a little bit out of it.
All right, go, John. Who's up first?
Sorry.
You are, Daniel.
Oh. No. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
because you can't go forth because that's Daniel's time.
I thought it's not.
Just so people understand what's going on, the PDR playground, we do have, like John just said, we have a bunch of people. But if you want a better understanding of what's new and what the tool companies want you to actually know about, because what happens, you get to Mobile Tech and they have all their tools out there, and it's very rare that people say this is the new thing in their booths. This is where you can come, and they're going to personally. Sometimes the very owners of the tool companies are going to come to the PDR playground and present the newest tools and explain how they work, how they operate, and what's the benefits of those tools. So it's really that's what we're discussing right now, the people that are going to be presenting at the PDR playground, so you can know if you should seal the deal and buy that tool.
Yeah, be prepared for the question, what's new and what's exciting.
And then you could turn around.
We all get.
You could turn around and grab those tools and go ahead and practice right on the cars that are right in front of you. So, which will be available.
And the first person we have up is
Get a Grip
from Get a Grip.
Yeah, Get a Grip. I use them every day. Whether it's the torch holder or what's the other one for the umbrella? I use them every day. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Great tools. He's going to have something new. He's going to talk to us about.
So, and he's speaking Friday morning from 10 to 10:30.
Yeah. And he's also going to speak on Saturday as well, about the same time.
Okay.
All right.
So,
and then from 10:30 till 11, we got Robert Willie. Or is it Wiley?
Willie. It's Willie.
Willie?
It is Willie.
Tools are Willie Quick.
They are Willie Quick.
Willie Quick. Yep. Willie Quick Tools. So I think they got some new stuff popping out, don't they?
Yep.
And the new door jammer.
He's got the new door jammer and the hood prop. It's freaking awesome. Really good stuff. So, and then after that, we're going to have A1 Tools. A1 is going to have 2 spots available. They're going to come and talk to us on Friday and Saturday. It'll be A1/Dent Reaper / tequila maybe, because A1 is making a lot of different lines right now for other companies. So they're going to cover what's new, what they have, and also the manufacturers that they make tools for as well.
All right, Hudson, why don't you pick number 4 there?
Number 4? What?
You're
Grom?
We're going to be stuck with Grom for an hour.
We're stuck with Grom for an hour?
For a friggin' hour. Damn it.
Grom, what are you talking about?
That.
What do you guys? These are balloon tips, and this is a hammer.
And the new tool.
I'm going to be talking about the new hustle stick from Carbon Tech. Something I've been working on. We've been refining it. Even now, it's not tube. It's fully refinedness.
Like ready to be bought?
It will be ready to be bought. We will have some available to be purchased.
Okay.
And get it while you can.
Now, this is for big damage. Do we get to put a big dent in something?
You know what? Honestly, I've been doing this for the longest time. I've been using a hustle stick. And the problem with the hustle stick is it's heavy and cumbersome. And I'm like, wait a second, I can make this and make an attachment that goes onto your Carbon Tech rod that you might already own. So you just need to buy an attachment, and now you can glue pull like an animal. But it does so much
like one too.
Let me ask Don this, because we still have Don. Don, you own a retail location. Have you ever used a hustle stick?
I have a hustle stick and love it.
Awesome. So this will be an attachment, because I know you have a Carbon Tech hail rod. This is going to be an attachment for that.
Now, Don, we know your past life. We're talking about, when we say hustle stick, we mean it's this red pole.
Because if you don't know Don used to hustle around with Prince, the one and only Prince up in Minnesota. So
that was another lifetime ago. That was a lot of fun, man.
That
a lot of stories I can tell you guys off the air.
Yeah.
You have a little red Corvette?
No, I had a black one though.
Okay. He didn't write this song about you then.
All right. Now, so at 12:30, once Daniel gets done with his 11:30 to 12:30, starting at 12:30, we have got Kevin Beard and
Bird.
Bryce Kelly. Kevin Bird. Sorry.
Yes.
Kevin's going to slap me up for that one because I was just on the phone with him the other day.
The Birdman.
Kevin and Bryce are going to come in and they're going to be showing, I believe, some dent craft tools and discussing some techniques on some of the bigger damage.
Now, I thought Bryce Kelly was a standliner guy. Is he? I mean, I guess he's whatever.
He's everything. Whatever gets the job done.
We're all everything.
Pigeon-tone Bryce, man. He's everybody.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to shrink Daniel down from his hour to maybe, half hour. 45 maybe, and get Mr. Bryce Kelly in there a little bit early.
And Kevin and
as long as Kevin does it shirtless.
He does have the best shirtless posts, right?
He has the best shirtless photo. I'm just saying. I'm on his Facebook page. He's always on a boat somewhere.
I'm on a boat.
No.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast. And my name's Kevin Bird and I wear.
Sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to pick on you. We'll give you your full hour.
That's the one dent guy that probably fixes more cars on a boat than anybody else.
Yes.
Nice. Daniel, we'll give Daniel more time if he does it shirtless. But the thing is, Daniel, you don't look like you're shirtless when your shirt's off, do you? You're like a gorilla.
He has a sweater on.
Permanent sweater.
I'm going to shave this year.
A cardigan. Do the
PDR's full-time logo on your chest.
So Vince can't tease me.
Oh, come on.
Okay, and coming in at 1 to 1:30 though is going to be the big important one.
You need to scroll a little bit so we could all see it.
Oh, you can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right here. 1 to 1:30.
Just to remind everyone, this is what is coming up at 1:30. Well, this is what we said is going to be the future PDR.
Well, maybe not the future PDR, but definitely help us.
And it's going to be a big part of the next decade of PDR. In our 201st episode, we talked about this.
Yes, and that is making extra money scanning cars ahead of time.
I got the 908 and I love it.
Yeah, the 908, huh? Yeah. Well, when you're ready to
tell, I love it.
I've got a 9 mil, but I'm from Texas, so
I've got many of those as well.
Yeah, me too. Even though I'm from California, you guys don't think we own guns out here. So
we got 30 minutes of Autel with Anson. Now, Vince, who's speaking for Anson on this?
This is actually the Autel representative that's going to be in the booth all day for 2 days straight.
If I recall, his name is Chris, right?
No, it is not.
Ah, darn it. I got my Autel guys mixed up.
Yes, and now you put me on the spot because I forgot his name.
Do tell about
this is a North America. This is a North American regional rep.
It's Brandon. No.
Yeah. Okay, Brandon's going to talk about
Autel. He'll do it.
Scanners. Get you educated on scanners. So got to be there.
Yep. So if you're thinking about buying a scanner, want to learn how to make money with the scanner and all that, make sure you're there to hear from them. But even if you're not, don't worry about it because he's there for 2 days. So after that,
he'll be there to answer questions for 2 solid days, correct?
2 solid days in that booth. He's not leaving.
People, here is your opportunity to get all of your questions answered like nobody's business.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know how much updates cost.
I'll tell you right now. Which one do you want?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm going to ask the Autel guy at MTE. You guys are not legit.
You have to buy the updates from a licensed Autel dealer, and that is where Anson comes into place. We needed somebody who was reliable and easy to find to buy scanners and updates.
Yeah, Ta-da! Because if you do not buy the scanners from a reliable source, you cannot get updates, you cannot get tech support, and you cannot get warranty information. So
crazy.
You have to buy it from a registered dealer to get them. And the updates are not bad. If the 808 that they're selling is $125 a year, and then the bigger, robust ones are $965 a year.
Well, you just ruined my question that I was going to have for the Autel guy. Well, thanks, man.
$965 for the 908 a year.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's it. The Snap-on one is a lot.
Who wants to buy a 908?
Well, man, what is
I didn't know
Snap-ons?
Yeah,
I think Snap-ons 2,500.
Yeah, Snap-on is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, they're well into 4 figures to get their yearly updates.
I was told about 240 when I bought it.
Did you buy the 908?
Yeah, I got the 908.
Huh. Okay.
908 or 906?
It's 908.
Okay, well, actually, Anson's carrying the 906.
906 BT and the 808 MX.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
you know what? You might be right. Maybe it is the 906. I would have guessed against it, but I can't believe there's another number that close.
Either way, Don, we'll take care of you. You know that. So you'll be buying your updates from Anson.
Yep, I will. You know
I'm really excited about the next speaker.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
1:30 to 2.
PK? No, not PK.
We have Christina.
See us?
Fantastic.
Speaking of Anson.
Speaking of Anson.
Her name is spelled wrong.
Yeah, that might have been me.
That's
Anyways,
totally you.
so Christina is going to showcase. Anson has about 17 new products that are hitting the market in the last 6 months, and about 5 of them haven't even been released yet. So I've been teasing them out there for them because I'm part of Anson now. You've seen some of them, but there are going to be some new ones that there's a new tequila glue line coming out, which will be only 3 glues. You got hot, you got cold, and you got collision glue. And that's it on the tequila line for glue. And those 3 are going to be wonderful glues. And then you also have the compression tabs that are coming out, which are freaking awesome. You thought the dead centers are good. The compression tabs have been out for a long time, but the new composite that they're using with the plastic are phenomenal.
Right on.
Okay. I'm going to.
And up next at 2 p.m. to 3 or 2:30, we have the great, fantastic Paul Corden. He's going to be talking about how to up your estimates, get more money.
More money.
You mean how to properly estimate the way we should have been estimating for years?
Exactly.
He's just updating our estimating procedures.
And he's going to do live action, writing up cars.
Live action.
Him. Yeah.
Boom.
You might know what he's doing.
It's amazing what a difference that makes doing that in person with somebody. I do a lot of it over the phone, and guys tell me, how much it helps, but I really standing in front of a car and doing that estimating, it really makes things click. So,
all right. So
after Paul,
after that,
we got Mr. Dave Streen with Edgy Tools.
Who's that?
Bring some hookers, probably.
2:30 to 3.
Yep. That's Dave will be speaking from 2:30 to 3 to show off the newest out of Edgy Tools lineup. Speaking of brand new tools, Dwayne Langfeld is going to be there with
the Ding tool, Ding Minion.
Yep, the Ding tool. And kind of explain that. I know a lot of guys had some questions about it on Facebook. Here's your chance to actually see it and understand it.
Yeah, and he has some other things along his line that he's been working on in prototypes that he will be bringing to the table as well on that day. Yeah. Moving on.
And then after that, 3:30 to 4, we have
CarePoint Tools with Sergey. Is it Sergey?
Sergey.
And he'll be going through CarePoint Tools' new stuff and their whole lineup.
If you don't have the CarePoint flat bar, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Everyone should have that tool.
That thing is phenomenal.
Just got one this week. I can't wait to put it to work.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. But the flat bar, I have a dent dial. Do I need that flat bar too?
Yeah. I have not picked up my dent dial since I got that flat bar.
The flat bar is different. It's way different than don't compare the two.
Yeah.
Don't compare the two. Okay.
Now
it's like comparing other dent tools to other dent tools.
And you're right, because
it's flat bar, it's not really in the same realm.
And let me correct myself, because I love my dent dial, but I only have a 32 heavy, and that is pretty much replaced my 32 heavy.
So that's a big flat bar. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have a 32 heavy. I have a 32 light.
Okay.
So that might be okay. Cool.
All right.
After that, who we got?
Oh, we
PDR
got
Finesse.
PDR Finesse.
Yeah.
This is all for the first day. We haven't even gotten to the second day yet.
No.
We haven't even gotten to the second day.
Heavy hitters all day.
Yeah. And then so Tim will be working over the new PDR Finesse stuff, and then for the grand finale to finish off day one from 4:30 to 5 is going to be Mr. Chris White with.
We love Chris White and the dead center tabs, and hopefully I'm hopefully waiting to see their new what do they call that paddle thing that went on your forearm?
Oh yeah, the new the paddle
forearm tool. I
think they're still working on
that. It's like a forearm handle. So
it's an extension on the tools.
I want that. I really, really want that.
Did y'all see? Did you see they came out that Kiko just released a new slide hammer that's really mainly for dent guys, for like hail guys?
Yep.
And it looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Moving on to Saturday.
Second day.
Well, no, hold on. Before you leave Friday, gentlemen, what goes on from 5 to 7, is it, John?
Yeah, I believe 5 to 7.
We're going to give out all to our listeners because we appreciate you more than anything. You keep us going. What are we going to do, Vince? We're going to give them something.
We are going to give them free beer and wine for a couple, 2-3 hours. So
you didn't tell me we're giving out free
at the
beer.
PDR playground?
No.
Where at then?
It'll be right next door. There'll be signs over there. It's the mixer, and we're going to be meeting up with the gentleman over
Who's paying for that?
PDR Tool Time. And
we're paying for that?
Hold on. Mobile Tech RX and the detailers, which is
Pints and Polishers.
So we're not paying all for. Okay,
no,
we're because we're good guys. Me and Vince and the gang we're gonna give you free beer.
John Hudson, we're all pitching in, and we're gonna get you guys drunk for a couple hours.
And introduce you hopefully to some great business contacts to help expand your business and your client base.
The reason me and Vince decided to do this is because we don't want to pay for drinks after that.
Right. We expect you all to be buying us drinks the rest of the night.
No, but I am excited about this. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this. I'm excited because I don't know if anyone that's listening, I go and I team up with a couple of high-end detailers, guys that do Ceramic Pro and things like that. And we refer customers to each other on a weekly basis. So us detailers and dent guys need to start teaming up. And our hopes with this mixer, as we call it, is that we can start those communications and start building a bridge between the detail community, the high-end detail community, and us dent guys as well, so that we can start really doing some more business together.
Absolutely.
And Mobile Tech Expo has some clever ways of getting us to talk to the detailers. We don't even know what it is, but there's going to be interactive stuff going on there for over the hour or two. Actually, I think it's a couple hours, right, John?
Yeah, I think it's a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a couple hours. So it'll be fun.
7.
It'll be fun. There'll be free beer and drinks and lots of laughs. And we might, get Daniel to go shirtless and we'll shave his chest or something. Sacrificial lamb.
I already shaved PDR Tool Time in my chef. I've been shaving it for weeks, getting it all refined.
Getting it perfectly dialed in.
Nice.
No.
All right. Move on to Saturday.
That's going to move us on to Saturday. And Saturday morning, our first 10 to 10:30, we're leaving that a little light in case some of y'all have a little too much free beer. And then Matt with Get a Grip is coming in from 10:30 to 11 again. So if you, I think this is going to finish off his showcasing of tools. Then we're going right in from 11 to 11:30 with A1 tools, and they're going to feature the Dent Reaper rods.
John Vidine.
Johnny, my brother from Minnesota.
So they're going to be working over the Dent Reaper tools, and then we're going to have Altel back, and he's going to go ahead and speak for another half hour from 11:30 to noon.
Is this the same day? Yeah, day 2. So it's kind of a repeat of day 1 in case you do miss day 1, Friday.
Yep. It's giving everybody a chance.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't come on Friday.
But this whole time, we're going to be selling raffle tickets Friday.
Oh, yes. Holy crap. We haven't even talked about that.
I know.
All right. Let's
okay, dude, turn that off.
And then
all right, let's finish out day 2 and then let's talk about the raffle here. Okay. So, all right, from 12 to 12:30, Mr. Bird and Mr. Elliott are going to be back working those over, following up from 12:30 to 1.
That was Kevin Bird and Bryce Kelly. John,
Yes.
you cut out a little bit there, but I'm just. Yeah, that was Kevin Bird and Bryce Kelly will be back from 12 to 12:30.
All right, Hudson, why don't you take over on this other list, and I can explain the 2 to 2:30.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Then from 1 to 1:30, we have Kevin Andrews with TDN Tools and Adventure. So they'll be showcasing their new tools there all the way from across the pond. And then we have from 1:30 to 2, we're going to have the Power PDR. I don't know. Are we actually going to be using the Power PDR on any of the vehicles there? Because that requires...
Well, yeah, I think we're going to have that. And he's got a new box.
Yes, don't go into detail about that.
Okay.
That's kind of hush-hush.
You got something new to show you guys.
Okay, so something new from Power PDR. That's super exciting.
Yeah.
And then from 2 to 2:30, Mr. John, what do we got from 2 to 2:30? It's a name I don't even recognize.
Josh Felder.
Josh Felder with Detail Addicts. I've been following him on Facebook for a little while. Now, he does high-end detailing, and he also works with a company called Angel's Wax, and he's very familiar with their polishes. And for those of you that are in the door dent business, you polish stuff. You need to polish stuff. You need quality product. Josh?
I actually know Josh, and my detailer uses Angel Wax.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an amazing product. Highly recommend it. He loves it. It cuts out a bunch of steps when you're trying to do a quicker job.
That's good for us PDR guys that are cutting and buffing.
Better results.
Yeah.
So,
all right, and that's a wrap up. All right, have a good night.
And after that, we still have some time for signups.
Right. Yes. From 2:30 till 4:00, we have 3 more signups available, but the chances of that, but at that point on Saturday afternoon, we're starting to wind down. So I will be perfectly fine if no one wants to sign up for those spots. Although Don might want to come by.
We're going to be giving away those raffle tickets, selling the raffle tickets for 2 days solid.
Yes.
We've got so many tools to give away. Man, what is our plan to try to be able to give these away in a timely fashion?
Well, I came up with was every hour we will be doing a raffle. If it gets too crazy, we will be doing it every half hour. We have some tremendous gifts. Illimiden is giving stuff. TDN, a new tool cart. There's some big hitters coming up in here. And the raffle tickets are going to be $5 a piece or 5 for $20. And all the proceeds just go right back into the booth to pay for future booths for the PDR Tool Time. You guys know the PDR Tool Time, we are not for profit. We do this every week for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ain't that right, Hudson?
It's not for profit. It's for negative profit.
Negative, yes.
That sounds really sultry.
We've been negative profit for many years, Vince. What are you talking about?
So we're just trying to recoup.
This will be the first time that we ever bring in some income, and the income is just so that we could do more for
negative profit.
You know how many thousands of dollars I have in equipment alone?
Right. So this might pay for some of the stuff that's going on there, and we might have some cool giveaways and stuff like that as well. So be prepared to buy some raffle tickets and help our cause, which is to stay in the negatives, but a little less negative than usual. Is that about?
We want to bring you. We want to give more. Yeah. We're all about giving. We want to give more. So help us give more.
Yeah.
You guys give so much to the industry. I just want to thank all you guys individually because I'm on here and we appreciate it. Everybody out there loves PDR Tool Time and what you guys do and the dedication and all the free time that you give up away from your families and just to really push the industry to the next level. So I want to thank you all individually. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Don. That means a lot.
All right.
Nice to hear.
You're going to make me cry.
Well, I think on that kind of a happy note, we can bring this episode to a close. So what do you say there, Mr. Daniel?
Well, hold on.
Oh, look at this.
Yes. Hold on to your horses or your turkeys there.
Before you start going, I need to start the music for the outro. So,
all right, guys.
Thank you for listening to episode 204 of PDR Tool Time. Daniel,
Get yourself to MTE and level up those tools, damn it.
Don't do stupid stuff while you're there.
And keep it stiff. Have a good night, and thanks for listening.
Visit AnsonPDR.com for the largest selection for just about all your PDR tools, where you'll find hog glue and hog tabs.
Mobile Tech RX, the app that helps you make more money.
Don't forget to grab your Magnatech mat, available at most PDR tool distributors. Thanks for listening.